Jason Shaw's going to start with a really nice shot. Little, if any confusion there, they can pick any player on the team to lag, even though the running order is a little different.
Yeah, so Catchy in for the lag and Shaw in to play the opening rack. I thought Shaw looked really good, really composed yesterday, Jake.
I think, of course, yeah, Jason looked really good. And another player is, when he has that good form, he usually doesn't lose it. But I thought all the players looked pretty darn good overall. I mean, Mickey had a few mistakes that we didn't really expect, mainly the cue ball. I mean, there were some missed balls, but I think it's been high quality as a whole.
I love the idea that there are some American fans who think they can throw Jason Shaw by hurling bits of abuse at him. It only makes him stronger.
So now he's got to really work on these last 4 balls. Very missable 6 ball trying to go back and forth. Usually the slick table cuts the ball a little easier. Easy to overcut this one, trying to move the cue ball. What was that? I don't understand that at all. It's like he almost cinched the 6 a bit. He's got an edge of the 7. That's pretty fortunate. He's hoping to not get a snooker, but at least leave something difficult.
So first visit to the table for Skyler Woodward. Having broken the record by playing yesterday, first man ever to play in 18 different Mosconi Cups.
Well, I mean, that could be your MVP. You're looking right there. My personal opinion is the guy at the table. I think he's going to really shine this week. Just looked at him yesterday, and then this morning he just seems very loose. I was a little shocked he banked at that, just because the position wasn't guaranteed. Did end up with the shot.
What a lift it could have given to the American cause if the narrative of the opening rack had been Shaw in with a chance of a break and run. Not managing to finish the job, and Van Boning then managing to make the 7 and clear from there, but it hasn't turned out that way. Jason Shaw was the only European to play 2 racks in the team match yesterday. He won them both.
Can he get away with it? He will.
Yeah, not for the first time in this rack. Misses the 3 into a corner pocket. Doesn't pay a heavy price.
And you can see he didn't miss it by much. Caught both jaws with the 3 ball. Not sure what he'll try and do with the jump.
So is Gorst finally going to deposit this red 3 at the 3rd attempt? Certainly much less challenging than the 2 previous goes he's had at it.
Yeah, this sets up nice. Just kind of come 2 cushions at the 7. Got to float it though, I think. And you know, Skyler, you heard the interview earlier, he said some little things kind of went Europe's way, and maybe here early already we're seeing a little difference on day 2. Feder Gorst with a couple little mistakes. And you wouldn't consider the mistake on the jump cue that bad, but he's so good with it, we kind of consider it an error, really. Is he coming between the 7-9, 2 cushions? And this is the difference. This is the difference. Anytime you have to get into the cue ball, the speed control is going to be difficult. So you just got to have the mindset, I'm going to have to make a few more shots from time to time. He's stunning. This is surprising he's not rolling this ball.
All right, David.
Yeah, that was a very big shock to me. I don't understand not rolling the ball, making the pocket a little more friendly. And I think your accuracy goes up. He kind of hit like a light forward stun, and that's a difficult shot, even though that's one of his best types of shots.
Won his rack in the team match yesterday against Van Boning. Europe leading 2-0.
Perfect.
Yeah, we've seen some near scratches. Not many scratches on the break so far with the cut break being used. We've seen some near ones, I tell you. That one was very close, catching the upper knuckle on the side. I think he's snookered here. Not the toughest of jumps, but I gotta believe it's going to be a push out of some sort.
I don't think he can do it. Yeah.
Maybe there's more of a look at the two than I thought.
Yeah, but now.
Sure seems like the seven's got him.
Come on, friend.
He's looking like he's going to be able to play right here without pushing out. Yeah, that's a good look. So maybe he's got the top side of the two. Definitely can't pocket the two ball, at least not directly. So he's going to swerve this a little. Yeah. You notice him take off the extension off the back of the cue. That's too much. That's too much. And it's got a nice angle here to get to the backside of the three. It's hard to command the speed of the ball whenever you're swerving the cue ball a little bit. It's all about the portion of the object ball you hit, and he caught a little much there. You can see how difficult the sides are. Looks like a very small pocket from this camera angle. Looks like he's going to play to bump the three.
Okay, so this is the chance now. Boni and Gorse both had their opportunities to really get things up and running for the Americans today. Can the captain lead by example?
Good sign there, very smooth delivery. All right, here coming across, just make sure you don't go to that second rail unless you really feel like it's needed. On the slick table, it's easy to come across and land on the rail, and then you could have problems getting from the 8 to the 9. You may force it 2 rails. Yeah, he just killed it. I think that's a smart shot.
There's a camera in the pocket. That's what it sounded like.
Skyler Woodward showing wonderful composure here. And it looks as though it's going to be the same story as yesterday. Because Woodward came to the table in the team match that starts today. A couple of racks behind. Got them up and running then. And Europe's lead is trimmed in this team match to 2 racks to 1.
Of course, that's day 4, not day 2.
Yeah. Well, the last time a team was behind going into the last day and ended up winning, it was 2003. You potted the winning 9.
Yeah, okay, so I didn't know if it was 2003 or 2005. We were down 8-6, if I remember right, going into the final day. Because the first 2 years there, actually, I was fortunate enough to make the winning 9 there in America.
Yeah, 03 was the first time it was held in the States. It had always been in England prior to that.
Wow.
In Europe, anyway.
Great shot.
Yeah, the MGM. Okay, you can see a 5-9 combination that may be somewhat playable.
Come on, big boy.
At least it's an option because he's gotten funny on the 4 to get to the 5. Not just to get to the 5, but you can see the green 6 pinned over on the left rail. I wouldn't blame him if he tried to get on the combination here. the run out from where he's at is very difficult.
Have we just seen the big moments of this team match? That is a real surprise, Jeremy.
Yeah, he never settled the tip. If you watched, he's always somebody who kind of settles the tip before he shoots. And, you know, he does a few different things to get a lot of feel when he's down on the ball. And that's not the one he wanted.
That's what they hope to see more of today. Now, can Steyr capitalize?
Probably coming for the combo also. You got to go, though. There's quite a bit of cut on the purple 5. There's as much cut as I think there is. Yeah, there's quite a bit. I think he maybe plays a high ball here and go into the 8. Maybe you fluke the 8 in the corner also, just in case the 9 doesn't go.
This to level the scores. Today, he's got the whole rack. They'll be up in the third match against Thorpe and Steyr.
Beautiful shot there. Really good. It's going to be a difficult hit for Billy. All this congestion on the bottom end. Got to find some kind of path to get at this blue too. If he can get at it with a little speed, that congestion could be a helper.
Extension, please.
That's where he's got to go with the cue ball. I don't like his chances of hitting this. Yeah, it just doesn't look like the table agrees with the kick shot. He seems pretty happy about it, or content. He's got to bend it a hair.
Going to be the American moment that really starts to get this crowd on their feet, cheering like they were last night.
I call him Billy the Banker. I don't know if he has the angle to really get position on the 3. That would make a huge difference if he attacks or not.
And even more so after those 2 shots he's just produced.
Yeah, probably the best banker on the planet. This can be an odd shot. Very similar shot that I had against Tyler Steyr in the U.S. Open. Trying to stun forward when the ball's close. Easy to take your eye off the object ball, it seems like. He has a little more angle, though, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Billy Thorpe's parents. Come on, Billy Thorpe! So pleased to see their boy back on the Mosconi stage. Been part of 2 winning American teams in the past. And now he's got the most routine of 9 balls to put the USA in front for the first time in this team match. They were 2-0 down after those losses for Van Bonen and Gorst. Now they're 3-2 in front and a couple of racks away from making a massive start to the second day here in Orlando.
So is he just trying to bump this? He's trying to come across, leave something long. Great shot. Great shot. That was by design.
Yeah, you're right.
Now Shaw can do a little bit the same. Watch out for the scratch. This is going to be on top of the pink, but he'll be okay with it. He's going to be at the table, and the safety should be fairly routine, just edging the pink. Probably the jump cue here for SVB.
Probably would have scratched if he hit it fat anyways.
Yeah, I don't think he goes for this. I think he brings it down on the end he's standing, leaving the cue ball near the 9. Oh, flipped it.
What an opportunity now for Van Boning. But this is what we didn't see last year early on, Jeremy. This resistance the Americans are putting up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just that taste of what looked like could be rough yesterday, big turnaround at the end, I think has done wonders for Team USA.
He did beat you.
Talk about knowing what's going on when the ball's in the air. This will show you one.
He's had such a mixed and eventful relationship with that free ball already in this Mosconi Cup.
Didn't miss it by much. I don't think David has the easiest route to get on the 4. And then the 5 back across. He's going to catch the 8.
Okay.
This may end up being okay. Now this type of bank shot, if he's going to play it, you kind of got to smooth the cue ball around or else it'll hug a bit. It's going to be hard to get on the purple.
The most famous shot of David Arcady's career was a bank shot. He made that in the World Masters final, but he hasn't made this one. And so the USA have a chance. A couple of racks up on Skyler Woodward, possibly looking at the prospect of Europe leading 4-1 overnight. The idea of being level early on day 2 would have seemed a long way off at that stage. 7 just wriggling in. They should be absolutely fine here.
Yeah, he overcut this, so the cue ball ran a bit further than he wanted. Now he's got to work the cue ball up the table and back down. Like Michael said, shouldn't be a problem.
Well, Skyler Woodward ended Saturday's play by coming from 2-0 down to put together a 5-rack run and put a point on the board. And now his team have collectively done exactly the same thing at the start of Sunday's action. And the USA, who were a couple of points behind on 2 separate occasions yesterday, are level. It's 3-all, JJ.